Hey, it's Heidi from A Lively Hope, and I'm back with our next in the watercolor fun video series. I've got my praying watercolors, my water, medium-sized paintbrush, and you'll also need some pens at the end. I'm using a black fine liner. So today we're just going to practice our blending and just start with whatever color you want. And you're going to make sure that when you add a new color of watercolor, it touches the last color. So we're slowly going to be moving this kind of puddle of water across our page. We don't want it to dry on any of the edges. We want to just move it all across the page as it's wet. And then where our paints touch, they will blend together and make new colors, which is part of the fun of this project. So we'll just fill the whole page and then I'll come back to tell you what's next. One of my favorite things about watercolors is how the pigments blend together. I love watching as in a project like this, the colors change, and when they blend together or when the sections of color touch each other, they make new colors. And that is what this project is about. We want those colors to blend. We want to experiment with cool colors and warm colors touching and just see what happens. Been painting so much lately that I'm almost out of some of my paint colors. So I had to grab another set of watercolors. So I have purple again. And now that we're almost done, we're going to fill this page up completely and then let it dry. Okay, my paper is now dry and I'm going to look at it and see the different sections. Like here's a really defined green section. And here's kind of a tannish, orangey, pinkish color. And what we're going to do is using our black pen, you could use a ballpoint pen, you could use whatever you have on hand. We're going to look for different organic shapes made out of different colors. So where the colors change and shift, that's going to be a new section. And I'm just going to trace around the outside where I see those changes in colors, and then draw concentric rings, getting smaller and smaller on the inside. In my mind, this looks kind of like a topographical map, a little bit, where like this might be looking at the top of a mountain range or something, but that's not exactly true. It's our own imagination that we're looking at, I guess. But this is just a really fun and kind of meditative practice to look for these different organic shapes, trace around the outside of them, and then trace more lines that kind of echo that outer line in the center. So you're just going to fill up each space with lines. So now I'm going to speed this up and you can watch me draw super fast my concentric organic shapes, and then it will be your turn to start painting.